What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Sundays, what can I say? Sundays. I don't know when you guys are gonna get these episodes, to be honest. I don't know when you guys are gonna see this episode, see my reaction for this episode. But this might come out tomorrow, or it might come out late tonight. I don't know yet, because I still have a lot more reactions to do today, and I'm not going to like break from the reactions to go edit these videos and get them out. I don't think I need to. You get what I'm saying? I don't really think I need to. But if anything, like right after I finish my reactions tonight, I'm gonna get these videos out to y'all. So whenever you're seeing this, whether it's Monday morning or Sunday night, be grateful. Anyways, thank you so much, man. You guys have been killing it anyways, you know what I'm saying? I used to get a lot more views for Attack on Titan, but it is what it is. I know that the whole world is reacting to this stuff right now, so I'm not really bothered by it much. Anyways, but this is one of those animes, man. Last week episode probably broke the internet. Finding out that Eren has been a menace this entire time. This man has been planning this ever since this has been. It's not even like easy to even explain. You might even get it by watching it multiple times, but it's still very hard to explain unless you kind of write it down. You know what I'm saying? And some people did leave some comments as well that kind of helped me to understand that, you know what I'm saying, Eren can't, it's not the kind of future that you can edit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't edit what the past or anything like that to get a different outcome. All of this was meant to happen. It's just that Eren just kind of, like, he knew about this entire stuff happening, so he just had to let it happen. You get what I'm saying? And in some ways kind of influenced Grisha to do what needed to be done. Didn't really explain much to him and didn't tell him, you know, I'm saying, like, what happens, why did this need to happen. And then in the end, now Grisha is basically saying to Zeke, listen, you need to stop Eren. The rumbling is happening. I'm afraid to tell you this. The thing about it is this: a lot of people is looking at Eren now as the villain in the story, and essentially you can look at it that way. There's nothing that, you know, I would say to you if you say, you know what, Eren is the villain of the story. I just still don't think Eren is the villain of this story. Eren had his reasons for doing this shit. So you can't, we were all on his side. That hasn't changed. What Eren has been doing this entire time, none of it has changed. Nothing has changed. They still attacked his home. None of that has changed. Marley's still attacked. They still sent Reiner and Bertholdt over there. They still made Titans eat his mom. All of that still happened. I need you guys to understand that. And that's the reason why I'm not going to put Eren in that villain box just yet. I can't do that, you know, to Eren as a character. I can't do that in the story. Yes, you might look at it and say, you know what I'm saying, he fooled everybody and this and that, and he fooled us as the audience as well. Damn near fooled the writer of the story. You know what I'm saying? He knew about all of it. He has seen it before. You know what I'm saying? He has seen it. He's seen it. One way or the other, he's seen it. He has seen it. He had a little bit of it when he got the Titan powers. He didn't know the full story, but I think he saw a lot more when he touched Historia's arm. When he touched Historia's arm, when he kissed her hand, when she became queen, I think a lot more stuff was revealed to Eren in that moment. And that's when kind of like the plotting started. A lot of people are saying this is a different timeline and all of this other stuff. I don't know about all of that. I just know what's there for me to see. If more is explained to me, then I will certainly understand. But let's jump into this episode, man, and let's go see what Attack on Titan has to offer for us in this final season, part 2 of season 4. Let's jump into it. I'll see you guys right after for the review.
まだ親父が俺に食われるところを見てないぞ。
お前が父さんを壁の王や世界と戦うように仕向けたのか。進撃の巨人に本当に時を超える能力があるのなら、都合のいい記憶だけをグリシャに見せて過去に影響を与えることも可能なはず。父さん、
I don't think that's what it is, though.
復権派の務めをためらっていた。お前の記憶を見るに、始祖の巨人を奪っても自分がその力を使えないことを知っていたから。しかし、始祖を奪い、それをお前に託した。もっと先の未来を見たからだ。先にある何かをお前が見せたことで。
感謝してるよ、兄さん。あんたが俺を親父の記憶に連れ込んだおかげで今の道がある。
俺の望みではなくお前の望みが叶うって言っていたぞ。
ああ、あれを見たのは4年前。俺は親父の記憶から自分の未来を見た。あの景色を。
Bruh. He saw it. That's what I said. That's when he learned a lot more then.
生殖能力を奪え。ザヒオに。グリシャは俺にこう言った。エレンを止めてくれと。お前に従ったことを後悔した。父親の記憶からどんな未来の景色を見たか知らないが、お前は全てを見たわけじゃないんだろ。例えばお前がここで始祖の力が使えないことを知らなかったように、お前は無力なままだ。
Yo.
無駄だ、エレン。一度
Man
動
left
き出したユミ
fingers.
ルを止めることなど。この世の何者にもできない。
助け合いながら生きていかなきゃいけないんだよ。
この中に豚を逃がした者がいる。名乗り出よ。でなければ全員から片目をくり抜く。奴隷に目玉は2つもいらぬ。
Damn. Reminds you of anyone?
逃がしたのはお前か。よかろう。お前は自由だ。
The heck is that? Whoa.
道を開き荒れ地を耕し峠に橋を架けた。我が部族エルディアは随分と大きくなった。
So she get the power and then
我の子種
still be a slave?
フリッツの名のもと憎きマーレを滅ぼせ。
So basically, she's a slave to her power, bro. The Eldian King was trashed. Is that a Marleyan soldier? Bro, she took it. Why did she feel like she has to protect this dude so much?
何をしておる。起きよ。お前がやりごときで死なぬことは分かっておる。我が奴隷ユミルよ。何としてでもユミルの力を引き継ぐのだ。ユミルの体をすべて食い尽くせ。マリア、ローザ、
Bro,
シーナ。
the names of the walls. I mean, I think we've learned that before, that she had 3 daughters. I believe we learned that before. I don't know.
背骨を孫に食わせよ。孫が死ねばその背骨は子から子へ。我が五章においても我がエルディアはこの世の大地を個体で支配し、我が巨人は永久に君臨し続ける。我が世が尽きぬ限り永遠に。終わりだ。俺がこの世を終わらせてやる。俺に力を貸せ。お前は奴隷じゃない。神でもない。ただの人だ。誰にも従わなくていい。お前が決めていい。決めるのはお前だ。お前が選べ。エレン、やめろ。何をする気だ。何をしている。ユミル、俺の命令に従え。全てのユミルの民から。俺をここまで導いたのはお前なのか。今すぐやれ、ユミル。待っていたんだろう、ずっと。俺は王家の血を引く者だ。2000年前から誰かを。
Ah, eyes open. Oh. It's the rumbling. It has begun.
こえない。僕たちが勝った。ねえ、エレンが始祖を掌握した。
Why can't he
真っ先に
hear?
地だらしを発動したなら、それはきっとエレンの意志だ。このままマーレにどこどこ集ってる連合軍を潰すつもりなんだよ。エレンは味方だ。そうに決まってる。帰ってきた。
Zeke failed.
私たちのところに。そんなおかしい。これはまさかミカさん、
Wow.
ウォールマリアの壁まで崩壊している。マーレの連合軍を潰すだけならこんなに必要ないよ。志願しなく外壁だけで十分だ。壁を失ってまで攻撃するなんて。マーレに集結した連合軍を潰すだけなら、それだけならこんなに。
全てのユミルの民に次ぐ。
今エレンの声が。
俺の名はエレン・イエーガー。始祖の巨人の力を介し、全てのユミルの民へ話しかけている。パラディ島にある全ての壁の硬質化が解かれ、その中に埋められていた全ての巨人は歩み始めた。俺の目的は、俺が生まれ育ったパラディ島の人々を守ることにある。しかし世界はパラディ島の人々が死滅することを望み、この島のみならず全てのユミルの民が殺され尽くすまで止まらないだろう。俺はその望みを拒む。壁の巨人はこの島の外にある全ての地表を踏み鳴らす。そこにある命をこの世から駆逐するまで。
鉄の玉。
Shall trample all surface of the land outside of the
にある
island.
全ての地表を踏み鳴らす。そこにある命をこの世から駆逐するまで。
I don't even know what to say, bro. I know that a lot of people, many people, from the point of view of who Eren is, are not going to agree with this. Even his friends are probably not going to agree with this, right? This is the path that Eren is choosing to take. I can't really rock with him on the whole destroying the whole world thing, because this just becomes a cycle. Because if you win one, I mean, if you miss one, that one can become a nuisance to you. But, you know, when you're all powerful like this, I mean, who's going to stop you anyways? But as I said, I can't rock with him with the whole destroyed. I didn't think he was going to destroy the world. I can't rock with him on that part. But I see where Eren is coming from. You understand his perspective. And that's what's brilliant about this story as well. Because of how it makes you think about certain things. Where does your morality stand? You know what I'm saying? I've watched so many people react to the series over the years, since I started to watch, since I caught up with the show, and I've watched other people react to the show, and I just, like, you really see how people think from different perspectives when you see them react to a show like this, because it's just like, are they, you know, of course some of them are doing it just for entertainment, don't get me wrong. It's probably doesn't have a reflection on how they think in real life and stuff like that. Where does their morality stand? They are people that said, you know, fuck them all, kill everybody, you know what I'm saying? They've been fucking with us, they want to kill us all, now let's go get them. Now that we have the power to go get them, let's go get them. I know there's going to be a lot of people that's on that bandwagon. I'm a big proponent of, you know what I'm saying, an eye for an eye make the whole world blind, right? An eye for an eye makes the whole world blind, right? I've talked about it. You can't solve segregation with segregation. You get what I'm saying? It doesn't work. You get what I'm trying to say? In a situation like this where you have all the power to just wipe the rest of the world, thousands upon thousands of, colossal titans used to trample the world, they can't do nothing about it, right? I don't know how they're going to stop this. This is the end of the anime, right? How do they stand this? How does this end? He's letting them know. He's like, yo, for years these people has been doing this to us. Now we got the power to strike back, and we're not stopping until the entire, because literally we watched the beginning of this season 4, we watched them plot and plan with the entire world from Willie brought the world together to take out the Eldians, to take them all out, go to Paradise Island, bring them all together, the world powers, to take out this little island, dude. And I get from a point of view when it comes on to this story and all, the Marleyans were oppressed for years by the Eldians. They finally broke out of it, right? And took the powers for themselves, but they kept the Titan powers, right? So based on the new king and whatnot, they came to an agreement to go live on some island, and y'all could leave the Eldians alone, right? But everything kind of came back into motion when the founding got stolen. The founding Titan got stolen. This tit for tat situation that's been going on throughout the ages, it needs to stop. It's the cycle, man. It's the cycle of it all that makes this so appealing when it comes on to us as the audience watching the show. That's what's tantalizing. You know what I mean? It's one of those shows that you're like, you know what I'm saying? If you oppress a people over and over again, and then they rise up and take over, and then those same people rise up again after they were bothered. You know what I'm saying? After they were bothered, they were living fine. But the thing about it is this, right? The Marleyans held a grudge. They held a grudge even when they won the war. Don't bother our people, we won't bother you. But the thing about it is this, basically, from the founding time with the king and all deciding not to go to war about any of this is like, and they were over there just, you know what I'm saying, they had the rest of the powers, right? They had the rest of the powers over there. The Marleyans had all 9 Titan powers. They had all of them in their possession, right? And they were using it to take over the world, to be the greatest superpower in the world. That's what they were using it to do. And then they punished, they had this segregation going on between the Eldians that still live in Marley, right? Treated them like shit because, hey, they were oppressed by them for years. It's kind of like me as a black person in a place of power, and I'm going to oppress a white man that comes work for me, treat him like shit because of what my ancestors went through in slavery and stuff like that. It's the same situation if that should happen, right? Just to give you guys an example of what I'm talking about, right? Tit for tat never works. Segregation doesn't solve segregation, right? We gotta learn to forgive and move on. Marley never forgave. They never forgave anything. Right? Plus, they were using the Eldians, make them feel special if they inherit these Titan powers that belong to them in the first place. That's crazy, ain't it? That's crazy when you come to today's society and you hear, black people talk about culture appropriation and all this other stuff, right? It's so crazy when you draw these parallels from watching anime. You see, what people talk about on a daily basis. You have these conversations, right? It's kind of like, to give you guys a really simple example of what I'm saying, right? It's kind of like coconut water, right? Coconut water is a thing that we know was good for us for years back in Jamaica. But guess what? We never really taught to bottle that shit and ship it worldwide. Don't get me wrong, coconut is everywhere. But not everybody was drinking that shit. Let's just be honest about it, okay? Right? I'm not saying we invented coconuts. That's not what I'm saying. So don't come at me and say, oh, you think Jamaicans just I'm just saying we never really taught to really, bottle that shit and sell it. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that we use back home. There's a lot of things that we use back home. A lot of things that we use for home remedy and stuff like that we see that is in the market today. That is in the market being sold as remedies and stuff like that. Jamaica could have been a wealthy country. They could have been. But the economy is shit. They could have been based on all of these things, but nobody never thought of actually doing it. Of actually selling this shit. Right? So that just goes to show you how these things play out, right? So they take it and now they kind of selling it back to the aliens, right? They're selling it back to them, make them feel special for something that belonged to them in the first place. That they could actually, this slave mentality that Ymir gave them was still with them, bro. You get what I'm trying to say? They never thought, the indoctrination that has to happen, the brainwash that happened. We've talked about this, right? During the first part of the season. We've talked about this mentality where they brainwash them into thinking that they're so worthless, bro. That is crazy. I've been always asking this question. I'm like, the aliens never... Bro, they're oppressing you. You don't see that? All they do is teach them, yo, Eldians are bad. You guys are the quote-unquote good Eldians, but we're still going to treat you like shit. Right? The ones on the islands, those are the bad Eldians. Those are the devils. Right? If you behave bad, we're going to turn you into a Titan and let you go eat your own people. Bro, the craziness that happens in this anime is unreal. That slave mentality that's been coming down, that mentality that's been passed down through Ymir. Ymir gained Titan powers, and instead of rebelling, she went to serve the same Eldian king that was oppressing her. She could have wiped out Eldia. She could have wiped them out, dude, and they couldn't do anything about it. That is nuts. Okay? I don't remember if it's somebody that spoiled me on that. I think it was revealed that Ymir had 3 daughters before. This is the name of the walls, right? I think it was. I don't remember. I think it's either somebody spoiled it in a comment I read, or it was revealed before. I don't remember which one it was, but I did find that out before that. I think we should know about it, or I was spoiled. I think I did read it in a comment, like during, I don't remember what season it was, but somebody either wrote it in a comment or it was revealed before. I don't know. But man, this is crazy. This anime is crazy. This story is nuts. It's nuts, bro. But so good. Man, the crazy thing that happened with Ymir having her 3 daughters, then they had to eat her because she chose to protect the king. Still, you know what I'm saying? It solves nothing. So when it comes on to Eren and the decisions that he's made, it's completely understandable because it's the same freaking cycle that keeps happening over and over again. And Eren is saying enough is enough. Do I agree with the overall outcome of what he wants to do, which is to kill the rest of the world and just let Eldians live? It's one philosophy against the next, because it's like Zeke is saying let's just die out so humans save the world by, you know what I'm saying, by getting rid of all the Titan powers. Eldians will stop exist, so Titan powers will die out and the world can just exist and humans can live a regular life. But humans are never going to live a regular life. You can't put it like that. You guys came and attacked their home, just like how they came over there and attacked your home after the fact, without even knowing the history. Eren knew the history before they attacked. You know what I'm saying? Eren knew the history before they attacked, but he just didn't tell nobody. He been knowing about this history. He found out about all of that, and I think a lot of people did forget about that. I think a lot of people did forget that Eren actually was in contact with Historia, which is of royal blood, before. Right? He probably didn't know. He probably activated the founding at that point too, to be honest. I think he'd been in there. It's just that maybe, I don't know what's the situation. Maybe he didn't really have access to the path as much. I don't know if he's been there this entire time just planning out, making sure that everything goes the way how he wants to. I don't know that part. I'm not going to speculate about it. So this whole thing of this cycle that's been going on, Eldia oppressed Marley. Then Marley comes back, takes the superpowers, brainwash the Eldians and thinking they're worthless. The king just make some sort of truce to go live on an island and say we will never fight back. But no, he did put the colossal titans in the walls as a defense for themselves, but he decided not to go to war. Right? Never to go to war. So no matter what Marley did, he wasn't gonna go to war. It's like, so you're just gonna allow the aliens to die out, as you hear whatever her name was, right? You hear her say in the last episode when she was talking to Grisha, it's like we should just let it happen and just die out. We have, you know what I'm saying? I mean, how many people is gonna agree with that? Let's be honest. How many people is going to agree with that? How many aliens are going to be like, oh, let's just sit back and die. All our family members, everybody will just die. Right? How many people is going to agree to that? Right? So in terms of Eren doing this, I'm against the whole idea of, you know, killing everybody in the world except the Eldians and we just exist together. You know what I'm saying? When one of the things is, one of the greatest relationships that we've seen in the show was between Marlene and an Eldian coming together. And the thing about it too, a lot of these niggas, they crossbreeding. This has been happening long time. Right? We saw that, I think it was Reiner You know what I'm saying? His mom and his dad, one was Eldian, you know what I'm saying? One was Marleyan. But they couldn't let nobody know that. Right? We also have the relationship in the first part, Sasha and the cook. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember his name. Sasha and the cook, right? That could have been a great relationship as well. It was a great relationship as well. I think they grown to love each other, even though they didn't really show much of it, but you know what I'm saying. Right? We saw that. So they could coexist. They just don't want to. They just don't want to. They could have extended an olive branch. Let me show you more about the world. You know what I'm saying? They could have. They could have came over and gave them the history of their kind. The king could have did that. The king could have told them this. He could have went to the people and let them know their history and let them understand. But nobody told them. Everybody was in the dark that didn't need to be in the dark. Or Marley could have came with a peace offering to the Eldians. But instead, no. Let's go get the superpowers back. That's what matters. The priorities. I don't regret anything that happened. I'm a be honest with you guys. I don't regret anything that happened. I don't regret that Eren went over there and smashed their place or their country or whatever, and now they mad or whatever the situation is. I'm not mad about it. I'm not upset at him at that. They were responsible for coming over and smashing your country. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad that he went over there. You know what I'm saying? Because there was no negotiating happening. There is not going to be a negotiation that happens between these people. They were going to continue to attack until they destroy these people. There was no negotiation that was going to happen. You get what I'm saying? And fighting your ass off to protect yourself in self-defense. They've been on the defense the entire 3 seasons that we've been watching the show. Until season 4, they've been on the defense and they finally went on the attack, finally got the upper hand on Marley, right? So I don't regret any of that. But this new shit, the rumbling, the rumbling is a whole different story. You know what I'm saying? The rumbling, trampling the whole world. I don't know if I can't get down with that. This is weird. This is where we're just like, all right, bro, calm down. You know what I'm saying? But this is Eren we're talking about. This is Eren we're talking about here. You know what I'm saying? I was with him until the whole kill the world thing. You know what I'm saying? As I said, an eye for an eye makes the whole world. But if this keeps going, this is where we are now. This is where we are now. Great writing, man. Great writing. Great writing. Attack on Titan, you know, I've been dreading the end of this series. People are saying that they know I'm not going to like it. And, you know, some people are saying that he might like it. You know what I'm saying? Let me see it for myself, guys. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't even know. They might go with the fan ending or something like that, or not go with the manga. I don't know what they're going to do. Right? Because I know I think there's a fan end, like a fan end to the series that somebody made or something like that. There was a redo as well by the author himself. Like an alternate ending. But we'll definitely see what we get there, what they chose to give the people in the anime. You know what I mean? So if they go with the original manga ending, I'll judge it for what it is. Whatever ending they give us, I'll judge it for what it is. So if it's terrible, I'm gonna say it's horrible. It's a horrible ending. You know what I mean? But we'll see when we get there. This review was a bit long because it deserved to be long. This is a lot to discuss about the show. As I said, I've been drawing parallels from the show since season 1, you know, and just comparing it to the real world, you know, situations that we have going on. This is just crazy. In any case, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in. As always, man, I appreciate y'all. The show is definitely living up to the hype right now. I mean, Sundays are great. Demon Slayer and Attack on Titan is just killing it right now. I appreciate y'all. I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to hit the like button on your way out. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. There's more to come. There's plenty of stuff to enjoy on the channel. Just go check it out. Check the playlist on the channel. Appreciate y'all. See you guys for the next one. Peace.